All right, guys. This is the last update for Teampalooza. We are choosing the winner of a free weekend stay for Legend Festival in January 21st. So I'm excited to bring the news out. I know this been it was a long series. We spent almost 4 months together. Getting points, hosting tournaments across the United States, and all the teams were putting the effort in to compete in a local level, but also with different states level as well. So a couple of things happened in November, right? This was the last month for hosting our series. A couple of things happened. First, Indiana did not host a tournament. They only host three tournaments from August to November. So that's one thing to think about, that Indiana did not have a tournament, and Washington, they couldn't host a teams tournament because they didn't have enough players showing up. So they did a singles tournament basically. So we had two states basically out of the equation for the November stats. So it was only Maryland and Florida hosting in the last, at the end of the series. So this changed a lot of things in the process, right? Because now we have two states that did not accrue, did not obtain any point for the last tournament of the series. So this changed everything. So I want to show you who was the winner. I want to go through I want to go through everything with you guys before telling you who was the winner. Let's go ahead and do the stats for the month. So again, Maryland and Florida they were the only one hosting. So we have Straw Hats, Raging Bay Breakers that did not have a member, so they have to use another member from another team. Sonic was incomplete. Wild Child was completed. The Anti-Heroes, they only have one member. Hyper Carry, they also borrow another member. So basically, we only have like 4 or 5 teams complete that actually participated for November. So the winner for the month for the trifecta prize is the BC Neighbors team. Congrats on that! You guys made 33 points for the month. The second place was Wild Childs with 28. So remember, guys, they are competing. The only teams that are getting points are the ones that are the only teams that are completed. So right now, for example, Sonic, they don't gain points for the team. They still get points individually. They still count. So again, congrats, BC Nightbirds. You guys get the 206 release. It's coming in December 10th. Just to make it fair, I know in previously we have been giving out, big sets. I mean, we have, it's it's just part of Takara Tomy releases that we had the big set. So previously, all the winners have been getting the sets. So to make it fair to you guys, I'm gonna give you guys 2 pieces of 206 to each one of you guys. That way, it will compensate a little bit from the set. So, all right. So we have two more things: the team giveaway for the month and individual giveaways. We're gonna be doing 206 as well. So we're gonna be doing that's a new release. That's a new hottest thing. A lot of great parts in there. So let's give that away. So let's go to the leaderboard. So the leaderboard. This is the final leaderboard. All the cars has been updated as well. So let's see it. Are you guys ready? So all right. All right, so Team Palooza, let's go to the final. So congrats to the Wild Childs to be the winners of the free weekend stay at the Wyndham in Orlando, Florida for Legends Festivals. The second place was the PPV Crusaders. They were in the second place for points. And one thing in here, right, guys? One of the reasons that the Wild Childs were able to win, they play all 4 tournaments together as a team, and I think it was the only team that actually play all 4 tournaments together in for the entire series, and that shows at the end of the process you see the big gap in points, but it's because one of the reasons was because PV Crusaders Indiana did not host a fourth month, I mean a 4 tournament, so that's why the big gap. But up to last month to October, everything was pretty close because everybody was playing on the same amount of tournaments. So the Wild Childs, congrats. Here is Jaya Shindra, Cosmo Dragon, Sans Brigand. You guys win the free weekend for next year. Second place, PPV Crusader, Raging Bay Breakers from Florida. They did an amazing job too. BC Nightburst with 92. They also played 3 tournaments. I think the first tournament they did not play together as a team. They missed one of the members. And Straw Hats, they also played 3 tournaments and came in pretty close as well. So the APPM leaderboard, again, this is really, I love this stat because it shows how strong a team really is. And come on. All right. So PPV Crusaders won this one. It didn't change much from October because most of the teams did not play in November, so it didn't change much. But one of the things that we use, that we consider here, is that the team at least play 2 tournaments together. That was one of the requirements. There were a lot of teams that only played once together and then they spread out throughout the series. So one of the requirements that you play at least twice in 2 different tournaments. So PPV Crusaders, you guys are a tough nut to crack right here. You know, your guys are making 7.8 points per match. I mean, per battle, per match. So it's very difficult to beat you guys in a 3-on-3. So you guys did great. You guys won the entire stats. The other system from Maryland as well. You guys did amazing, 7.3 points. Then we had a couple of Florida guys in here with 6 points and Beyblade Experience from Maryland. So I told you guys earlier that I want to do something special for this group. And basically for PPV Crusaders, I'm going to do 2 things. The first one is for Legends Festival. You guys are going to be able to come in and play any of the tournaments you guys want to do, free of charge. And also, you guys, each one of you guys are going to have a Premier swag with a couple of items in there, T-shirts and all the good stuff that we offer for Premier. For Premier, you guys are gonna get it. Again, this was a stat or something that we didn't track from the beginning, something we add later on, and I wanna give you guys something as an appreciation. So let me know. You get in contact with me. I know all of you guys, so we can basically talk it out offline, and we send the via mail and work all the details. So congrats on that. So then we had the domination factor. So these are the guys that you don't want to face in your local tournaments, right? These are the guys that are beating each opponent 3-0, 3-1 in an ongoing basis. Basically, this is 3-on-3, of course. So these guys are pretty hardcore. Just so you have an idea, anything above 1.2, 1.3, that's basically the average. Anything above that is basically pretty hardcore. So those guys are very aggressive, or they have 3 solid combos that they can manage pretty well. So congrats on CSC Raymond from Florida, 2.56. That's pretty impressive. TRSL from Florida as well. I mean, this guy did amazing as well in Florida. He was always on the fence with his team. His team was always, all the time somebody was missing, and this guy carried the team. He won 2 ice on 2 different tournaments with 2 different teams. So this guy is great. He's a great captain right here. So my Nightwing, I mean, he's always been here in the leaderboard, always doing great job, 2.35. J Industry from Indiana and Fried Pasta from Maryland. So congrats. This, being in the leaderboard right here, it means that you are a pretty tough opponent, especially with the score of 2 points above 2 points. So for CSC Raymond, the same thing. What we're gonna do is, all the events for Legends Festival, and also you're gonna get a Premier swag as well for winning the DF leaderboard. So also all the team cards are updated. Basically here you can see all of them are updated, so you can scroll down, find yours, and get your stats. For example, I'm just gonna use the anti-heroes for a minute. You see right here at the bottom, we put in how many tournaments they play. If you have one tournament, it did not meet the requirements as a team to be included in the stats or to be considered in the stats, but each individual match, each individual stat still counts towards. So even like Citrus Ninja, he played the first tournament as a team, and then he was just a loner, right? He was playing all over the place, but all his stats still count as for individually. So again, congrats everybody. Congrats on the Wild Childs for sticking together and coming up, victoriously at the end of the series. PPB Crusaders, you guys crush it, and CSC Raymond, again, you are one of the best bladers in WBO, and this shows how great you are. So the last thing I want to do is basically let's do the quick giveaway. So let's do first the team giveaway. We only have four members, four teams for the month of November. So let's go ahead and add it right here. So what we're gonna do is this is for one piece of 206 for each team member. All right, so let's do this, and it's only four, so the chances are greater. Let's go ahead and click this. Oh, DC Knife. So you guys basically gonna get three releases, actually, 3 206. Well, that's what it is. I'm gonna count it. So you guys get 3 206, each one of you guys. Congrats. So let's do another one. Let's do now for all the team members, that play in November. So let's do this. Let's do one more. All right, so all the team members in here for November. And again, let's do one piece of 206. So let's see who get this one. It's gonna be Cosmo Dragon. All right. So Cosmo, congrats on that. Let me put the names in here. I forget. All right. So, alrighty. So this conclude the series. Thank you guys for coming, and one more time, thank you, Crisis Crusher. Thank you, JA Industries. Thank you, Sector, for hosting this series for 4 months. I know it's a lot of effort, and you guys did it. And I appreciate each one of you guys for doing this. And I hope that we continue to work together to make this bigger and bigger and make it better for the bladers. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and thank you for participating.